Boom! Shakalaka. What's going on? New You Life Somaderm Gel users, or if you're thinking about using, how to apply. In my opinion, this is not official, but this is my gut feeling. I'm feeling amazing 13 weeks in. I've heard a lot of stories on how to apply the Somaderm HGH gel. You got to cut the plastic off when you get it. It's pretty tight. Get a knife and be careful, but you got to take it off counterclockwise and then bring the plunger up. Sometimes I got a little discouraged. It took me 8, 10, 12, 15. Sometimes I couldn't get, there's air in there. So I suggest just unscrewing it, take the plunger off, move it around a little bit, and then screw the plunger back down. Then it should come off in one squirt. Here's one serving size is one squirt. It's odorless, it's super easy. I'm a big guy, so I go a squirt and a quarter. One squirt will probably do it. But the key, in my opinion, is, and it goes with homeopathic medicine, is less more often is better. So for a loading phase, which I highly advise, I say 4 single pump, full pump, 4 times a day in the first week. 5 days on, doing that, 2 days off, nothing. All right, so thin areas of the skin, top of the hands, we're told, the back of the knee, the top of the foot, the armpit. A lot of people are leery of that, you know, shaving their hair and deodorant. But here's what I believe. The sweet spot seems to be, you know, thin skin that's not been to the weather or roughed up. But the skin right here, you know, you can see veins in relatively lean people. But here's the key. Here's where I think the secret sauce is. And I'm not a doctor. I'm just a personal trainer, healthy lifestyle coach for 19 years training people in my private studio here in Chicago, South Chicagoland, the Transformation Station. Woo woo! Put a little plug in on my own video. Okay, so now here's what I believe. I think the softest skin is above the elbow on the inside of the bicep. So some people squirt it and they do this because they don't want to get on their fingers. I don't think any's going to absorb into your fingers. I want to be precise and rub it in and use my fingers. And I want to get right here. That is the sweet spot. And just take your time. It's going to take maybe 2 minutes. The takeaway in this video is a few things, but I believe the skin above the elbow on the inside of the bicep, it just feels softer to me. It feels softer. It's not had any sun on it. And just rub it in nice and thorough. I'm going to finish that later because I want to make this video short. What did I want to hit you up with? 4 single servings in the first 5 days, 1 pump. Put it in thorough, switch, alternate left, right, left. And take 2 days off, and I believe you're going to feel amazing. Do not take it more than 5 days in a row. It's tempting because you're sleeping better, better libido, waking up with morning wood, easy to get out of bed. You gain an hour, it's easier to get out of bed. Mentally, emotionally, no fog. And physically, 53 years old, young, with a beat up body, physically it's hard to get going in the morning. Not anymore. Can't take naps anymore because my eyes are wide open and I just feel so good. And you're going to gain 2 or 3 hours in a day. Don't take it more than 5 days. Take the 2 days off. That's important to help the pituitary gland start to reinvigorate and work itself. So it's a positive in the system for the 5 days that we're microdosing. It's in and out of the system in 2 or 3 hours. That's why we want to do 4 on the load. And then the 2 days off, the pituitary gland kicks out a little bit more. We're exercising the pituitary gland. That's the key with holistic. It's one of the keys with holistic administration of lower microdoses. And also, the other 2 active ingredients, don't quote me on it, but thyroidium and supraadrenalalysis is helping massage and percolate and invigorate our adrenals and our thyroid. So the new information I want to give you gellers is the thin skin right here. Comment below if you got any questions. The 3-minute video on what the gel is. If you're just thinking about it or you don't know what it is, watch below. Stay open-minded. Hit me up with some questions. And, you know, I've been a full-timer, passionate and holistic about healthy, natural choices my entire life because at the age of 2, they took a kidney out, cancerous polycystic kidney. So it's easy for me to go natural and holistic route and building my body up, being the best athlete I could be, and now being the best role model as a professional healthy lifestyle coach, personal trainer. My two claims to fame down there, Dr. Joe Mercola, the #1 health website in the world, trained me to train his mother, brother, father, sister, 2 girlfriends, not at the same time. His CEO, entire management staff, and sales staff for a 10-hour day, twice a week for 3 years. And then Arnold Schwarzenegger said, you know what? I'm tired of drug bodybuilding. Really, he's not going to say it on the surface, but it needs to go in a different direction. So he created different competitions at the Arnold Sports Classic. 2 years ago, 2015, at the Arnold Sports Classic, he created America's Next Great Trainer, to search for the best trainers in the world, trainers that can inspire, inform, and educate people, hold them accountable, and lead by example. I won the whole thing. I'm reigning America's Next Great Trainer champ, as awarded by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Woo woo! All right, but I've also been depressed and not able to get out of bed, and my daughters almost abandoned me because I couldn't financially support them, mentally, emotionally support them. I was looking at my life insurance policy because I was not in a good place. Is it bipolar? Is it season onset disorder? Is it entrepreneurial ADD? Is it keeping up with the Joneses, not sleeping well, the fast paces of today's society, drinking cheap whey protein for years, releasing cytokines into my brain where my brain's effed up? Don't know. But you know what? I'm doing great now, and the best anti-aging product I've ever found in my life, bar none, easily for me to say, Somaderm HGH gel. Check it out. Woo! Love you. Oh yeah.